Yo, yo, everyone! Further adventures with the LTO in Dumaguete. Yeah. So I turned up yesterday, and asked them to properly convert my Australian motorcycle license onto my Filipino license, which they failed to do last time, and was told that no, can't do that. I have to go and visit and cough up $2,500 to a driving school, get my kind of pretend medical test where they don't really test your eyes or test your hearing or anything, and then queue up the next morning for many hours to take the written exam, which you can't do online or anything, of course. And so I turned up at about 6:20 in the morning because they said you've got to get there really early. That's just because you've got to take a priority number. They only do about 30 people and there's probably about 40 people in the queue already. And the exam starts allegedly at 10, so it's kind of a 3.5 hour minimum waiting in line thing. Great fun. Hopefully after this though, I'll get motorcycle on my driver's license, which should have been done last year. Anyway, it's all a bit of a misadventure, and you know, some guy hanging around said I can do it for you in 5 minutes for 5,000 pesos, and I thought, oh right, yeah. He said, oh, that's what all the foreigners do, and I said, no, I'll do my exam. It's not going to be difficult, despite getting up very early this morning. All right, wish me luck. 75% pass rate, 60 questions on only a few hours sleep. I've been waiting for 3 hours already, yippee. I just asked the guard, so when does this exam start? He said, maybe 10, maybe 11. So might be waiting 5 hours. It's good, hey, I mean, living in the Philippines, it teaches you patience. Well, I mean, if you don't learn it here, you're in trouble. Anyway, that's cool. I brought my little earbuds and got the phone all charged up, got data. I can watch Rick and Morty episodes or anything else I want, you know. Yeah, so it's all right. And just keep going back to the little store for another coffee or something. Okay, I'm still filming on location at the LTO. So after waiting 6 hours, repeat, after waiting 6 hours, I was finally able to take the exam. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I passed. First time only took 10 minutes of exam testing, but of course an extra 5 minutes of mucking around because their computer login system kept crashing and having issues. Alright, anyway. So I should be ready to collect my motorcycle license now, but of course the cashier's on lunch break, so continue waiting. It is just a quintessential perfect example of the least efficient way of doing anything. And just to add to the pain and the irony, on the TV screens inside, it splashes up things about the Anti-Red Tape Act and how all the government services are supposed to be improving their efficiency and making the procedures faster for the customers, and yeah, right. Now of course, speaking about waiting inside, strangely, the people at the back of the queue who had been waiting there the least amount of time went in to wait in the air conditioning and get their exams done before the people who had turned up early. And at the front of the queue, they had to wait outside in the heat for an extra couple of hours and do their exams after. Is there any rhyme or reason to that? Makes no sense at all. And of course, you've got to go visit the cashier on 2 different occasions, but you can't go when you want to. You have to sit down and wait for half an hour or more until your name is called. And so up at the crack of dawn, it's now the afternoon and they still haven't finished the license process. It is nuts. Now, of course, there were a lot of Filipino people waiting just as long as me. And, you know, when I mention the level of efficiency, they would quietly say, yeah, it's always like this in the Philippines. or yeah, welcome to the Philippines, or something like that. So it's just as slow for everyone else. Now, yesterday I logged into the LTO's web portal and tried to get the motorcycle code added to my license, you know, through the online portal at home. Brilliant, I thought. Efficiency, modernization. How convenient. And so it only took a couple of minutes to get through the process, and at the very end they said, well, of course now you need to book an appointment to go into the LTO and deal with the person to get it finished. Book from the calendar. Now, it only allowed you to book place during the next 3 months only, and every single place for Dumaguete in the next 3 months was booked. So no happiness with that process either. It just sort of doesn't work. What a relief. It took almost 8 hours waiting at the LTO for 10 minutes of exam, but I finally have motorcycle A and A1 tricycles, which I didn't ask for, on my license. 425 pesos in 2 separate payments. But what about paying for my time, hey? $50 an hour? Yeah, right, whatever. Okay, time to go home, have a shower, and go to sleep. Cheers.